Hey guys, Grandpa the Nerd here again. I want to do a little video series of, stuff that like agitates me or my gripes, I would call it. Whatever I end up calling it, it'll be on the opening. But here's my thing. I'm going to talk a little bit about technology. Now, I'm not an old fogey who don't like technology. I love technology. I love my new computer I just recently got because the other one was so old and slow. I had to pick something else up. But I didn't spend a lot of money on it. But still got a gaming rig, so I'm happy. I'm not picky. I don't think my brain and my eyes could see anything better than 60 frames, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, I am gonna get some RAM chips for it, but that's neither here nor there. But I like technology. It keeps me on top, keeps me aware of all the things that I find interesting. I don't have to wait for a magazine article or a newspaper or something. I can just go online and look for what I want. And then with AI, poof, I can get a deep search. But anyway, there's a few things about technology that do bug me. Now, I have no idea how software works. I know how hardware works. I can do things to a computer and hardware-wise swap out. If you gave me a motherboard and I had all the schematics and stuff, I could build a computer. But I don't know anything about software. I can't repair software. It's uninstall, reinstall kind of thing. But there are people out there who know how to do software. They make apps and whatnot. And I give, this is not a video where I'm going to complain about the people and what they do, because I know making software has got to be hard work. You're smart. You got to be smart. I know there's software out there that can help a dumb person like me make something, but people who made that software are smart. So I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way and think I'm complaining about the people who make the software or some of the hardware. There's a few gripes that I have about technology. And first off, updating. All right, updating. Some things update with a breeze. Some things do not. Some things act weird. Like, for instance, my car. Okay, I had my Bluetooth to my car. And then for the longest time, everything was there. Contacts, my wife would text me while I'm driving. It would say her name. And the other day I was driving and she texted me and it was just her phone number. I'm like, where's her name? So look on my phone. This vehicle, or it was gone where you go to Bluetooth and you click the settings. It just had calls and audio. It didn't have contacts and messages as an option. Where'd the option go? It was there. It worked fine for like the longest time. So I had to go a week. Then I get in the car the other day and start it up, downloading. And the car's like, downloading contacts now. Well, what happened? Why did it disappear in the first place? So that's one small thing about technology that bugs me. Like it's like my car. My car has a software issue. We're not going to get into that because Hyundai is not going to do anything about it, so it doesn't matter. But software issues are a pain. They're hard to replicate, and they just happen. Let me mute that because I don't want that to happen again. But I'm not a professional, so I'm not going to edit that out. But it's like, I don't understand how, software, I get there can be bugs, but sometimes a bug that takes away a feature and gives it back, it just drives me nuts. And then you got updating, right? For the longest time, my phone would update apps on its own. And then for the longest time, I always had to manually update them. Now it's back to updating them on their own. Android, I don't get it. I don't know about iPhone. I had an iPhone for 5 years back in 2010. So I don't know if they've improved things. But like my PlayStation, it downloads or it updates quickly. It's a beautiful thing. My Switch updates pretty good, but it's going to depend on where I'm at signal-wise. But once it downloads, the update's pretty quick. But my Xbox and Microsoft, I don't know what it is about those guys, but updates sometimes can take forever. And then in my feeble little mind, when I see the word 100%, I'm figuring done. But when you're looking at 100% for 5 minutes, that's not 100%. To me, it's not 100%. 100% it would be 100% and then disappearing, not 5 minutes. But Microsoft is the worst at updating. Steam too. Now I think that's all bandwidth related. I don't know why they don't want us to let us download it. Just get it over with. The quicker we download it, the quicker we'll be off. But I don't understand networking. I mean, I can network my home, but I don't understand the inner workings. I just know how to do the basics like most people. I'm tech savvy, but I'm not tech intelligent. That's what I like to call it. I'm not tech intelligent, just tech savvy. But the updating drives me nuts. It's so just some stuff updates like that, and some stuff takes a week. I don't get it. And it's not my internet speed because I got a gig. I'm good on the speed. It's just that little bit just drives me nuts. There was something else I wanted to complain a little bit about when it comes to technology, and that's what was it? I don't remember now. I'll remember in a couple weeks. I'll make another video. But don't get me wrong. I would be, could I survive without my technology? I'm gonna be honest with you. Most people would be like, "Oh, I'd be fine without it." No, I'd be pretty lost. I can entertain myself, but I would be bored. Um, but I have TV. I could watch TV. But without technology, it would be a little boring. Could I survive without it? Yes. Would I want to? No. Um, so I'm there with a lot of people, pick on people. Oh, you'd never survive without technology. Well, I would, but I wouldn't want to. It would be boring. We've gotten ourselves, growing up in the 80s, in the late, in the 70s and 80s, the world wasn't at my fingertips yet. I had to look up, Encyclopedia Britannica, if I wanted something. And this was stuff written in the 50s, so I wasn't getting the up-to-date knowledge. And I guess encyclopedias are so expensive to make and print that they just would reprint the old ones, and every so often there'd be a new edition. But good luck getting someone to replace it. I remember going to people's houses, and, in the 80s and doing book reports or something with them, and like 1955 encyclopedias. And you're not going to get new encyclopedias? Mom and Dad says, what difference does it make? Nothing's changed. So, I mean, we didn't have the world at our fingertips. So I am grateful for technology. And of course, when it comes to AI, I know a lot of people are on two different ball teams on that. But I enjoy all the weird, bizarre stuff that AI does. But I can see where people's point of view is about it stealing their stuff. It's searching the web and copyrights and this. I totally see what they're talking about, right? I totally understand the people who don't like AI or somewhat against it. I do understand their arguments. But for me, I enjoy it. I love it. It cracks me up. But I love technology, but like I said, I'm not blasting the people who make it. I know it's difficult to do. So, if it's something about it's just one of those things, it's just one of those things. Technology is what it is. Some stuff's going to be, I don't understand. I don't understand the behind the scenes stuff. When my Xbox is updating, I don't know what's going on back in the back end. I don't know any of that stuff, but it just bugs me. I just wanted to get it off my chest, just because sometimes I just want to vent. And this is the best way to do it because I'm getting it out there. And if somebody watches it and agrees with me or is entertained with it, cool. If they don't, I don't care. Because I got it off my chest nonetheless. So, anyway, thanks for listening if you are. And I'm gonna get back. I started playing WoW again. We played it back in the day, early 2000s. We were part of the classic, the vanilla. We were part of that. Me and the wife, and then we stopped playing it in 2000. Cataclysm was when we stopped. Cataclysm is when we stopped. For people out there that know what that is, you know exactly when we stopped. We weren't there for the pandas, but we stopped at Cataclysm. And we decided to go back after all these years, and boys, it changed. It has changed. Crazy changed. But we're getting back into it, and we're enjoying it. 3 or 4 times, maybe 3 times a week. But we're not as addicted as we used to be. We used to just sit and play and play and play and play. Now, we're older. We got to go to bed. Our bones ache from sitting for too long. So I think I'm going to get back to playing some WoW. But I just wanted to, if anybody out there knows, can give me the little gist of, why some stuff takes forever to update, some doesn't, and, just, because I got stuff on my computer that updates lickety-split, and then there's other stuff that takes forever. So I don't know. So if anybody has any insight, but like I said, I'm not picking on the tech industry because they are way smarter than me, and dumb people shouldn't pick on smart people. So I'm grateful for what they do. I just don't understand why it's not like universal, why technology is different. And understand there's processors and fast. Like if I buy a fast computer, but I still get the Xbox is fast, but it's still slow to update. I mean, my computer is just as fast. and it goes faster. So I don't know how that works. But if anybody out there is in the field and can let me know, that would be cool. You know, I would like to be educated on the subject. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'm Grandpa the Nerd, and I'll probably be back at some point to complain about something because that's what us old people do. And no, I'm not a boomer, but I just play one on YouTube. So until next time, I'll see you.